Hello, this is house number 2. I'm at Cedarhurst in Sterling. So I'm walking in the house. The floor, she has little signs up on frames all over to tell you how old everything is. So these hardwood flooring was installed in 2014. You can see it's kind of like a light oak. So this is as you walk in the door here. There's your steps going up. So I'm just going to turn a little bit. So this is laid out a little differently. So when you walk in the door, there's some area right here, but then you have an area of a foyer here. So the foyer is kind of like you walk in the foyer as opposed to right as you walk in the door. Sometimes we see where, you walk in the door and there's a closet right this one. But this one you walk in, the steps are right there, and then you go to each side. But there's plenty of room here, like if you wanted to put a side table, there's a closet here for your guests, things like that. So I'll turn around so you can see a little bit better, more of what I'm describing. Okay, so I will start to the left. I have double doors here, open up, and goes into this paint color is more of a beige gray. I would emphasize more beige than gray. It's so hard, the colors these days. I can find out the exact color if you wanted to know. Again, it's still pretty, yucky weather outside, so you may not see that much sun in the place. So they have this set up, with a table for like a den. Okay, and on the right side, as you go over here, there's carpeting. This is their living room. Has faux wood blinds. These aren't flat white. They have a little pattern, kind of a wood pattern on them, but they're nice. The windows appear to be in good shape. This is the living area that goes into the dining room. This does have all carpet in here. You could easily put flooring, or if you wanted to put hardwoods in here, you could. Out into the backyard. So I drove around the side before I came in. So they have this deck, and there's enough of a yard to like kind of hang out, and there's the side view, but there's a fence that goes around. There's this tree. There's a really pretty cherry tree in the front yard too, which I'll show you later. There's your neighbors. They got a box out there, it looks like, for plantings and things like that, vegetables and everything. So here's your living room. Pretty big table. This fits 6, but I bet they have another leaf for it. China cabinet. And then again, you have these 2 doors. It's not unlike most homes that had a door here at that time when they built these. So now we're into the kitchen. This is a nice big marble tile in here. Big room. They've got the desk area over here to the left. There's a table there. Here's your island. It has cabinets below. You've got granite up top. There's a large refrigerator. Step back so you can see. Here's a pantry. Plenty of room, very neatly organized. Mine never looks that neat. Okay. I want to come up close to here so you can see. This, I think, sheet was in the documents, which I can send you, but I just want you to see that, so I'll take a picture of it too. And here's their nice brochure. Here's their chandelier they have hanging up from there, lighting. Nice big refrigerator, side by side up top. Has the it's a Samsung. They have the mid-level drawer, and then your freezer for storage. What's that? Coconut slices, yum. Okay, this is an electric oven and stove top. Here, this is that you've seen sometime. It's glass tiles they have with the backsplash. And again, the granite countertops. There's a double sink. Here's your view, another view to your outside backyard. You know, if you wanted to, you could change, if you decided you wanted to keep the cabinets, just to give you different functions, different places here. If you didn't like the granite, you wanted to replace it like with, say, a white quartz or something like that, you could at that time have them change this if you wanted to make it more like a butler's pantry, like a wine area if you felt like doing that. This is a big space here with this table, a nice bay window over here. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. And again, you have this railing here. You could take that, but then you'd have to make sure you had a replacement for the tile. It's one step down. That's probably required by the builder from a safety code at the time they built this house, which I believe was 1995. I could be wrong, but I'll double check. So it is a one little step down. It's a big sofa. Oh, they have, why is this door not, oh, they have a bar here, safety bar. Oops. I'll get that in a little bit. Here, let me get this open. Why is it not coming open? Sometimes I hate these doors. Why is it not opening? They have a lock on the door, but it doesn't seem to want to open. I'll have to ask them, do they actually have it locked? Because it doesn't want to move. Okay. Well, sorry about that. But you can see the deck outside. I don't know why that door won't open. Anyway, here's the deck. It's got a nice railing outside. That's not Trex, but it's wood, so occasionally you're going to have it stained. I think this little box right here does not convey, just as an FYI, but you can easily get those. They have a nice big table. Okay. On the side here, the fireplace, this is a wood burning fireplace. This is the side of here. They have a lot of, they have an antenna, I know. There's a pitch on this roof, which means it's just a very steep pitch on the roof. I'll show you later. They have an antenna up there. They also have one here. If you didn't want them and you wanted to get rid of them, you want to make sure you have a roofer. I have a friend that has that business, and they can come out and take that off the right way if you don't want to use them. So here's the living area, family room, a higher ceiling. Man. Okay. A bit of side view. Looks like your neighbors are getting ready to put a lot of mulch down. It's mulch season. They must have had another antenna here if you look outside. So they had another thing mounted here. Very clean. The flooring here, something I noticed. The flooring here, it just seems to me it's a little different than another room, but I'll double check. I mean, it's very similar stain and color, but maybe they were put in at different times. So off of the little family area, this is a washer and dryer, which she wrote here. They were installed in 2023. They are Kenmore's, which I believe is at Sears. Here's your garage. Out here. Room for a double car garage. They just have a lot of stuff in here. Is like one step down. Okay. So again, here's the laundry room. Here's your kitchen table area. Here's the counter for a desk. Again, if you wanted, you could take this out and make more of it like a butler's pantry on the lower part if you didn't want to use the desk. Okay. Just to give you another viewpoint. Okay. Here is a powder room. This is a white marble tile. Okay. And then here, I think the stain and the color, the hardwood in the foyer is the same color. It's just see how some of the wood here, the grain on the wood is a little different. So the grain on the wood here is a little different here. And then when the steps were put in, is all a little different. Like, I can tell by filming this is showing us this like more like a blonde, but it's oak. But down here, see how the stain is? And it doesn't mean anything's wrong with it, but I wanted to point that out. So they might have replaced some of the boards here, and that's what they used. But I'm going to show you what I mean. So that was in the foyer area and the steps, and then when you come into the family room, it's similar, but this is more of a shiny, not shiny, but it's more of a polished finish. And by polished, like, it's just the appearance. And I feel like in my video it's showing lighter than what it is. It's more of an oak color. This cabinets, for example, these are definitely like a darker oak. Okay, all of which goes together. But for you not being able to be here, I want you to know what I'm seeing. There's a chandelier, a nice big window up there. Okay, now we're going to go, might as well go downstairs while we're here. This carpet, it's kind of a beige carpet. It is beige. Yep, beige carpet down here. Let's go to the right. So here is a closet. Oh, no, what's in here? It sounds like your HVAC system. There's a lot of stuff in here. So turn this light on. There. This is a storage area. They obviously have been storing a lot of things in here. They've got a refrigerator. I believe they said the refrigerator does not convey. There's your HVAC system. Hot water heater. Got a pan. It's all probably your wiring, I bet, from cabling and everything else. Looks like this was serviced. I can't read that. Let me see. This was serviced in January of 2023. Okay. Now, to be honest, if you needed extra space, see how there's insulation and you have all your 2x4s, you could drywall this, put some flooring down, put a wall up here and a door outside, and make this another room if you wanted. You could do that. It's kind of hard with this in here. But even if you wanted to make this like an exercise room, you could drywall it, paint it, put a partition here, just so you have access probably over this way to get in there. Yeah, the refrigerator doesn't convey. So you can make this an extra room is what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, you could easily, just to show you here in the hallway. So we're going down the hallway. You could easily put a wall up between, see where my hand is here, and this is where the door was. You could come down here and put cut through the wall, put a wall up, so you had, and put a door here, so you could have access to get into your utilities, but have a whole separate room that has a door if you really wanted to. Wouldn't be that complicated to do. You just have to put drywall up, paint it, because you've already got all the insulation and everything else. I would just put some LVP in there, luxury vinyl plank, and then you'd have a whole nother room in there, and then a wall to separate where the HVAC system is. Now I can hear the HVAC, the heat system in there, the fan's on. But if you put further insulation, it would cut down on any noise if you did make that a separate room. This is storage under the stairs. This is cute. All right. And you may not need that room because it looks pretty big down here. Oh, it is big down here. Okay, so I came down this hallway here, off to the right of the steps. Now I'm coming in. This is a big open area here with doors out to the outside. This is a closet, I'm sure, just like a linen closet. Okay, so I'm going to stand in the corner so you can see you've got recessed lighting, which is really nice. You've got big doors to go to the outside. So we'll go this way. So back in here, you have double doors to shut. They're using this as an exercise room. This is a big room. You could definitely make this like a bedroom or something. Lots of room. You've got a window. See, there's another, maybe they work from home. They have a lot of antennas here, or satellite dishes. Okay. So now let's go to this side. I will say, I know you guys don't like carpet, but this is very cushiony to your feet. Double doors again, and then another room, big room. You got space in here. Oh, he works at, Bonnie would find this interesting, he works at the Patent and Trademark Office. He's an examiner. One of my other clients, one of my clients works there. Okay, so he set this up as his office, and she works from home. She has like 3 computers. Okay, so here they've set this up, and they have like a little seating area, so you can see how long this room is. And then big closets, you could, this could be definitely a workspace or another bedroom if you needed it. We haven't even been upstairs yet. So here's this down here. So Kevin, you and I looked at a 2-level Cedarhurst home. They only had 2 floors. It's still on the market. It's been on the market now for some time, but it's only got 2 floors and a teeny backyard. So this is where, when you came down the steps, we went that way. So here's that room, just so you can see. I'm going to go back around so you can get an idea. There's the big closet. Let's go look at the window. Lots of windows down here. I like that. Gives you lots of light. You can see the backyard here. There's a fence. Let's see if I can pull these up. None of these people have, you know what? They tie off the blinds so that you can't go in them. Anyway, here's this room. I can probably open the door, I hope. Yes, let's do that. Here we go. We got a little cement area here. Here's the back side. And I like that you have little stones here coming from the front of the house down here. So you have a little pathway, little bench over there. Trees going straight up. There's nothing hitting your house, which I like. They said there was a storage shed in the backyard, so I think that might not convey. I'll double check. The one thing about a deck like this, though, depending on the age and everything, it looks in very good shape, but I would want to know when it would last been inspected, just because it's wood and everything else. So again, here's this room through here. Got a lot of space in the basement. Could do a lot down here. And again, you could make another room around the corner here if you wanted, where this big storage room is. In here. Okay. Oh, and then we have a bathroom. I didn't go in there. Full bath. tile. Yep, and a sink. Probably it's original, but it's all clean. Yeah. All right, let's go up the steps. $69 it says in here. Again, here's your foyer. See the chandelier from a different perspective. It's hard sometimes because it catches all the lights. Okay, so we're going up the steps. Steps here. Again, if these look real blonde, they're oak, a light oak. You can see it better that way. Same with the landing here. They did a beautiful job on them. Like the last house, the flooring looks great. Okay, we're at the top of the steps. Let's go to the left. So, in here, let's go check out the windows. Okay, so this one needs to be replaced. Nothing major. I have some in my house I haven't replaced. That, just see where there's fogged up. That just means the seals are broken. It's not majorly expensive. It's actually something you can do yourself. Or there might be a nice handyman that you know that could help you with that. You buy the glass and replace the seal, or you can have it done. If there's a couple of them, they'll come out. Look how pretty that tree is out there. And then around the corner, right there is your cherry tree. It's getting ready to pop any day. There's your front yard, driveway. So I want you to look across the street. See that roof over there? Your house has very much a pitch just like that. So some roofs are like a little flatter, a little, different angled, but this has a big pitch on it. Just something to be aware of. So it's good as far as like drainage, but it's just things you need to be aware of. So you want to keep an eye on them. The roof was built in 2014. I believe she sent me the warranty for it. The roof should have at least a 20-year warranty, depending on what kind of, if it has architectural shingles or not. All of that, which I will check. Again, the floors are very pretty. So this is bedroom number 1 to the left. We're going to go here, the hall bathroom. It's a pretty tile. I'm in a beige category. I have a feeling they might have added this, or the original people put this in here. It's a small area for a cabinet if you didn't like it. This is inside. Kind of generic, but functional, works. Second bedroom. Pretty vase. Here we go. It's another view from downstairs so you can see. Maybe that's a compost thing. I'm not sure. Maybe they grew tomatoes in it. I don't know. This house is on the corner, just so you know, the corner of Cedarhurst and then this road right here. And then Cedarhurst directly goes into Algonquin. And this is a queen bed. Let's see, the closet's here. Standard. You can fix these any way you want. Weekend project. Here's a better view of your window from up here. Third bedroom. Okay. Closet's the same. Oh, this one's configured. Must be a little child's room. It's cute. Okay. And we'll go over here again so you can see more things. There's a tree in the back corner of your yard. Goes to the top. Seems like it's been taken care of. You likely will have to monitor that so you're and have it trimmed, because the whole thing about whose property it is and what hangs over in your neighbors. So some of that in the corner, I would suggest trimming it because it is hanging over onto your neighbors, and that can, you know, it's a weekend project. But like the lower green bush down there is pretty big. Just some things to be aware of from a maintenance perspective. Okay, this must be the primary. Oh, what pretty flowers. Looks like they're ready to pop. Nice big bed, pretty. I think they like a lot of heavier wood furniture, but there's your cherry tree out here. You can see some of the buds are coming out. So where's the corner of the street here? They have a chair in here. Closet. They don't have too much in there. There's your attic space. And then your bath. Tile. Double sink. There's your lights. Mirrors. There's a cabinet. Medicine cabinet right here. You can see it in the mirror. Got a soaking tub. Not huge, but I think still pretty functional. Angelica, you could definitely fit in there. I think Kevin could. And they put some accent tiles in the shower. There's your toilet. There's a mirror. Okay. So that's it. Just to give you another. So here we're at the top of the landing. You got bedroom 1, bathroom, bedroom 2, 3, and then this one here. Kind of similar layouts to a lot of places that we've toured. And this shows you the foyer area where I was telling you. So it's, you know, you kind of walk in, but then you need to step forward into more of the foyer area right here. Okay? Okay, I'll take some pictures outside.